Good afternoon. It is October 31st, 2024, and today we had I guess I would call it a down day, but really for 4 hours or so we were ranging. So I would just say like the bias was down. I have this yesterday, yesterday's price action shown too because we gapped way below that. Uh, so maybe prices will try and fill that gap. Big move down today. And look, it's pretty normal to have these big down days. Uh, so we'll just have to wait and see if, this is a level of support or if we're about to just, shoot through all that. Um, let's take a look at the higher time frames. So on the 6500 tick chart, it looks like we formed a gap above the EMA. I think the 17,000, we did not make it above the EMA. So, uh, quite a bit of resistance right there. Um, so in the overnight, looks like maybe this news item attempted to reverse the move down in the overnight, but that did not succeed. And it formed this channel down. And this is the way I'm seeing it. And I think it's pretty accurate because when we broke out of this channel, which is like a contracting triangle bear channel, we made a new low, sell climax, third sell climax. So it's like a parabolic sell climax. And you can see there's a bunch of um, not congestion, but basically a lot of sideways stuff in between those lines. And then we just started going sideways. We broke out and started going sideways. So anyway, I don't see anything early on in here. I think you got to be patient. Um, I think it was reasonable to be considering a move to go long, but you had to wait for that news item, and then we get a break, and there's just it goes below the EMA. There's no good signal bar, so we sell off some more, and you get one push up, two push up, three push up, um, parabolic buy climax, lower high right here. Maybe you consider that one. It turns out to be a good move, and notice that this correction is about 12 or 13 points. We sell off. You get another correction. It's a little less than 13 points. So you get this big bear bar. I didn't see this. I think this is worth considering. I mean, that's I don't like how much risk it is. It's a huge bar. Yeah, almost 6 points. So I'd probably, want to sit that out. That's second entry short, and that's really our confirmation of this trend line. And we come down here and you get another sell off. And this one's almost perfectly the same size as this rally. And you get it's like a parabolic buy climax. So maybe you wait on this one, especially we get an inside bar right after that. But maybe you consider this one. This has a nice bare body. It's a lower high. And then you just get a bad follow through here, doji here, so disappointment. But then the bears prevail, and there's probably just a lot of bears holding short. I don't really see anything in here, especially we have a break, move to a new low, and then we get this move. I didn't measure this one for whatever reason. This one's a little smaller, but it looks good. And then you get a second leg here. So I like this one because this is starting to look like a range. And that's probably the best the bulls are going to get. So you get this lower high. I like that. Turns out it's only good enough for a scalp. And then you get this failed second entry long right here. I like that one too, but after this bull bar, and we're making it looks like we might make a higher low. It's just a little more uh iffy. Come down here, we bounce, and this is the biggest correction yet. Maybe you consider this failed second entry short. I didn't like it because we're going into this potential well, this level of resistance goes higher, and then we form this triangle. You get a bull breakout, and you get a second entry short right here. And if you're playing that range, I think that's reasonable to take that. There's a lot of sideways stuff in here. We just broke out of this triangle, so it's probably going to fail. Just broke out of this level of this range here, so that's probably going to fail. And then you get this big bear bar right here. I like that. Come down here, and this is starting to look like a level of support. It looks like maybe this is. Problem is, it's a bear day so far, and this looks like it might be a channel, but that's a strong bull bar. Enough room back to the EMA. Maybe you scalp that out. Maybe you take this one thinking it's a trap to go short. But both of those very risky. I don't even know if this one would have worked. And we're just going sideways. And with how sideways this is, you don't want to be taking failures. And you get some higher lows in here off this channel line, but this is just not the best price action, especially for longs. This is too late, so I think that's really it for the day. So uh, I would say this is not not very easy, not a very easy day to trade, especially if you didn't get in on this move down. This stuff is pretty tough. I mean, if you relied on this level of resistance, you're probably good, but um, a lot of overlap, and it's best to just stay out of that. So I hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.